Chapter 2.3, Day 1, Graphing Linear Equations, Example number 3. The cost of y in dollars of taking a taxi x mile is given by y equals 2.5x plus 2. Graph the equation. So to graph the equation, we need m, that is slope, which is 2.5. We're going to change this 2.5 in terms of rise over run. So we're going to write 25 divided by 10. So we're going to write 25 divided by 10. So to reduce this, you're going to have here is 5 over 2, because 25 over 10 can be reduced as 5 over 2. And the b, which is y-intercept, is 0, 2. Because we need the slope into rise over run form, so that's why the decimal, we're going to change it into fraction. So 1 decimal point means 1 0 on the bottom. Since 25 divided by 5 is 5 and 10 divided by 5 is 2, so it's going to be 5 over 2. Now we are going to graph this equation. So starting from 0, 2, you go up 5 over 2. So up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 2. So this is going to be your next point, and so on. When you connect these two dots, you're going to get the line graph, and that looks like this. Now we're going to interpret the y-intercept and slope. So for the b part, what is slope is going to represent, the slope is 2.5. So the cost per mile is $2.50. That what it represent. The y-intercept is 2. So there is an initial fee of $2 to take the taxi. Now let's do the U-try problem from example number 3. The cost to y of taking a different taxi x miles is y equals 2x plus 1.5. Interpret the y-intercept and slope. Graph the equation and interpret y-intercept and slope. So the slope is 2, so it's going to be 2 over 1 or just 2. And y-intercept is 0, 1.5. So this is 1, this is 1.5. And if you're treating the slope as 2 over 1, so you're going to go up 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, and then connect the points to get the equation or graph of a line. Now to interpret y-intercept and slope. Slope is 2, so the cost per mile is $2. There is an initial cost of 1.5 to take the taxi because the y-intercept is 1.5. Now let's just do number 17. A skydiver parachutes to the ground. The height in y of the skydiver after x seconds is given by y equals negative 10x plus 3000. Graph the equation and interpret the x-intercept and slope. The slope, we are going to take it as negative 10 over 1, and y-intercept is 3000. I made this line for y in feet, so 500, 1000, 1500, 2000, 2500, 3000 feet. And I'm going to start my line from 0, 3000, which is your y-intercept. Then when you graph the line, you're going to get a graph like something like this, where you're going to go down 10 over 1 and down 10 over 1. Now let's just solve number 30, and to solve for y, we are going to isolate the y. So subtract 2x from both sides. Negative 3y equals negative 2x plus 6. Then you're going to divide with negative 3 to each term. You're going to get 2 over 3x plus 2. And that is given in the y-intercept form. For number 33, you're going to see which point is a solution of the equation 3x minus 8y equals 11. You're going to plug these points one by one to the equation for x and y. So 1 and 1, when you plug it in for x and y, 3 minus 8 would give you 11. That's not true because negative 5 equals 11 is not true. When you plug it in 1 and negative 1, you got 3 times 1 is 3. 8 times negative 1 is positive 8. So 3 plus 8 is 11. So that's true. And your answer should be just B. I did the two other ones, but again, these are not true solutions. Number 1, how can you find the x-intercept of the graph 2x plus 3y equals 6? To find x-intercept, you set y equals 0 because for x-intercept, y is always 0. So you put that y equals 0 here. So this becomes 0 equals 6. And then 2x equals 6. And then you're going to divide with 6 or 2 on both sides actually. And then 6 divided by 2 is 3. Or you can write it as 3 comma. Is the equation y equals 3x in slope-intercept form? Explain. Yes, it is a slope-intercept form where the slope-intercept is y equals mx plus b, and this is given as 3x plus 0, where slope is 0, slope is 3, and y-intercept is 0. So this is in slope-intercept form.